What's going on, guys? I am Soldier Only from Sports Nerd Web, and welcome to another Titanfall 2 video. With Titanfall 2 launching last week, I just wanted to make a video and give my 2 cents on a topic that I've been hearing a lot about surrounding the game the last couple days. And that, in a nutshell, is this. Is Titanfall 2 sales doomed since Respawn decided to drop the game right in the middle of the Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare releases? Immediately upon contemplating this question, I rapidly come to the conclusion that Titanfall 2's sales numbers will obviously be affected by the window in which it was released. But one also has to wonder if Respawn went ahead with this plan as a result of the criticism that the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer received earlier this year at E3, when it quickly became one of the most debated and disliked videos in YouTube history. And that's saying a lot. However, Call of Duty is such a perennial juggernaut that even with that shade surrounding the game, it still is going to put up strong numbers regardless. I'm actually really interested to see how Infinite Warfare's sales fare this year, but that is a whole other video for another day. I'm sure I'll get around to that one eventually. You also have to consider the strong following Battlefield 1 has had since its announcement all the way up until its release a couple weeks ago. I personally feel that Titanfall 2 is up against strong competition even if Call of Duty wasn't there, and if they were only going up against Battlefield 1. I really don't want to see what happened to the first Titanfall happen to the sequel as well. The first game was excellent, but saw a rapid drop-off in player numbers due mostly to a lack of a single-player component. And as I have said in an earlier video, Respawn Entertainment has done an amazing job on this sequel, improving on the original's gameplay mechanics in every way, while adding a stellar single-player campaign that is just a joy to play. I feel that Titanfall 2 is actually a really strong contender for Game of the Year, but is it going to even be able to throw its hat into the ring if nobody is even playing it? I have heard some content creators suggest pushing Titanfall 2 into the first quarter of 2017 during the inevitable downtime of AAA releases. However, I would suggest to them that Respawn most likely didn't want to disappoint their hardcore fans by delaying the game for several months. I think this whole situation could have been avoided if they pushed back the release just a few weeks rather than months into early December, so they could avoid releasing right before Call of Duty, and Respawn would still get the game out during the holiday rush and before Christmas. Another thing to consider actually is the rapidly approaching release date of the PS4 Pro. It has been confirmed that Titanfall 2 will see improved performance on the stronger console, so it is quite possible that Respawn wanted to get the game out ahead of the PlayStation 4 Pro. However, unlike the first Titanfall, Titanfall 2 is actually a multi-platform title, so you also have to consider all that entails as well. I just can't help but think that the game would have been better off sales-wise if they would have launched in December or even after Call of Duty in the later parts of November. Because after Call of Duty drops, there is going to be a cooling off periods of sorts of AAA titles releasing until late January into February and March, when titles like Resident Evil 7, Horizon, Ghost Recon, and Days Gone are supposed to be dropping. Titanfall 2 has already been critically acclaimed with most scores in the 9s. Now it just has to do the hard part of selling well, and it's not for the lack of trying either. Respawn did throw advertising dollars into advertising for Titanfall 2. They threw money into television commercials and ad campaigns with the likes of Mountain Dew. So there is that awareness out there about the game. People are talking about it, and so far it has been universally exceptional things that gamers are saying about Titanfall 2. So there is hype surrounding the game. But you are also hearing people say that they are either already playing Battlefield 1 and that is holding them over for now, or they had been waiting for and just got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so they're playing that now. So it is quite possible that Titanfall 2 could actually end up being one of those games that doesn't truly shine economically until much later into its life cycle, whether that's through updates, patches, DLC, stuff like that. We have definitely seen games correct their course later in life through this way, becoming a much more commercial success. Destiny definitely comes into mind at the moment. Titanfall 2 is an exceptional game, and I just want to see it succeed and accomplish what I know that it can. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you're playing Titanfall 2, let me know what you think of the game, what you would like to see from the game in the future. Make sure you check out mine and my fiance Pusha Only's podcast about video games, everything nerd, comics, all that. It posts to our YouTube channel every Sunday, and we have a new Walking Dead podcast that we'll post every Monday, so keep up with that. You can keep up to date with everything from Sports Nerd Web by following us on Twitter at SportsNerd48. I always tweet out when I go live at my live streams. That's at twitch.tv/soldieronly. You can check out the website, the blog at sportsnerdweb.wordpress.com. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You can click on the logo in the bottom right corner to show your support and sub to the channel on your way out. I would be thrilled. I would absolutely love you for doing that. As always, this has been Soldier Only, and we will catch you on the flip side. Cheers.